the Facebook chat. We need something to elevate our heels. I'm just going to use an extra dumbbell for heel elevated squats. You could use like a book. You could use whatever you can find. And then if you want the option of low step ups, something for that, in the AMRAP today we're going to do low step ups. But if you don't have something handy for that, we can just sub toe taps. It's the same stimulus. I just like to change it up with the low step up sometimes because I know for me, it's a really good test of just like my endurance and my core health at that moment, because it's a hard movement even though it seems simple. Let me just shut off this light over here. Boop, boop, boop. Y'all, I got a new water cup and it's so sparkly. Okay. Go ahead and start with some squats. Woo, I'm a little sore still from yesterday's workout. Well, I did the vault yesterday. You guys did a different workout because I was behind. So I finally got to the vault.
Yeah, I did vault yesterday too.
Woo, vault buddies. Next week I'm going to be back on the schedule, but I just, Monday, my kiddos had doctor's appointments that I forgot about. Let's go ahead and take those squats wider. And then, I don't know, just didn't have the motivation till yesterday, and I was finally like, I gotta get it done. Gotta get it done. Let's take it side to side. Yesterday was a weird day. The kids originally were supposed to have a late start because there were bad storms the night before, and then it turned into a virtual day, and that was stressful. 3 kids, all with different virtual work schedules, is a lot. All right, let's take it to a reverse lunge with a twist. Rebecca, I saw that Michigan won. Normally I would be cheering for Michigan. This was the one time I wanted Washington to win because I grew up as a Washington fan. But my husband's family, they're from Michigan, so they're all Michigan fans. So congrats to Michigan. Let's take heel taps in the front.
Go blue.
I am go blue if they are playing anybody except for UW. Take it behind the back, or for basketball, KU. And I'm not cherry picking. I grew up in Kansas, so I grew up as a KU fan. In Washington, I almost went there, but like my dad went there. Some arm circles. His uncle's in the Hall of Fame there, so like we have Washington ties. I'm not just cherry picking. But for everything else, go blue. My brother-in-law, they have a cat named Jim, after Jim Harbaugh. Take it over under. And they also have a cat named Ann for Ann Arbor. Take it side to side. Whew. Good morning, Sabrina. I'm taking my jacket off. We're going to take it up to the right side and then down across the body. We've got a lot of core in our workout today. We've got some holds in our workout today. Should be a good one. Let's switch sides. It feels good to move. I'm a little sore, but not like so sore that I can't function. Let's take it up the center. Let's go ahead and fold over, touch those toes. Oh, I'm not going to touch those toes today, but fold over, hinge at the hips, squat down, come back up. Woo. Wake up that lower back. Give those hips a nice stretch. My husband did the vault with me yesterday. He came to give me, let's do 3 steps and a kick. He came to give me like a good morning kiss before he went to the dentist today, and he's like, "Oh, I can't go any further. That workout." Like, yep, probably never gonna want to work out with me again. Let's do 3 steps and a touchdown. Woo. Don't fall over like that. Apparently I'm struggling. All right, after you get a few of those, go ahead and get leg swings forward and back and across the body. Sabrina, since you might have missed, we need something for our heels. We're gonna do heel elevated squats. We also, if you want the option of doing low step ups, something to step up on. Otherwise, we can sub toe taps and it's the same stimulus. So if you're like, I just don't want to get any more stuff out, don't worry about it. We can meet that stimulus with what you've got. Whew. Well, for a second I thought I left the workout upstairs. I did not. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead, after you get those leg swings in, grab a couple inchworms, block it out. Woo. I'm not going to attempt the push-up right now. My body's not quite there yet. And then go ahead and get that figure 4 stretch too. Drop it down to body weight. So for this first one, we're doing good morning. So that weight is going to rest just below, like not on your neck, just below. Okay. We're doing good morning. So we're keeping that core in tight. We're hinging at the hips. We're coming back up. We've got 5 good mornings followed by, I promise not too many numbers to remember. It's going to be straightforward. 5 good mornings. 10 heel elevated squats. So you're going to get that heel up on something. We're coming down into that squat and back up, changing up how we're hitting those muscles a little bit. 10 of those heel elevated squats. And then last but not least, 10 upright rows. So you will need 2 weights for this, not just the one. Although if you need to, and you only have the one, you can take it to the one. Lots of options. So 5, 30 low step ups. If we're not doing the step ups, we can take it to a toe tap. So for those low step ups, we're going up on to it and back down. Just count 1 foot. So every time that right foot goes up there, that's 1. So up, up, down, down, 1. All right, 30 of those. Try and alternate which leg leads every time you do that. So once all together, 5 good mornings, 10 heel elevated squats, 10 upright rows, 30 low step ups or toe taps. If you need to take it to a march as well, if you need to just remove that impact altogether. We're going now. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure the music's all set up for us. 5 good mornings. After those good mornings, 10 heel elevated squats. After those 10 heel elevated squats, it's 10 upright rows. After those 10, it's 30 step-ups or 30 toe taps. Woo. And then back to the beginning. 5 good mornings. Good work. Giving those quads some love today. After those squats, it's upright row. We're halfway there. Turned off my headset. Note to self, don't wear a ponytail. When we're doing these good mornings, if you feel those legs drifting out, it's a good opportunity. You can grab a foam roller, place it between the sides, activate those muscles. We're almost there.
And I need to reminisce this cause we're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me. I can't help that I miss you now. I can't help that I miss you now.
1 minute left.
Can't say I like it, but I can fight it. Some things are not meant to be, even if it's hard to see. I'll try to let go, it's not easy, you know. Some things are not meant to be, let's skip the apologies. But I can't help that I miss you now, and I need to reminisce this cause we're still at our moments and they keep coming back to me. I can't help that I miss you now.
Woo. Time is up. Rest. Drink the water. while you guys are resting, good time to remind you, we're doing that bingo. Sabrina's got some awesome prizes. Once you've got 2 functional fitness classes under your belt, you can X off that box. So for some of you, today would be that second class. All right, next round. Let me see where we are for time. Okay, we're gonna do an EMOM every minute on a minute. You guys, I was thinking about doing wall sits earlier today, but I'm saving you. We're gonna save that for next week. The stupid timer, it wants me to watch a video. Hold on. I need to just pay for the not free version. Okay, so for this next one, you are going to need 1 weight. It needs to be, medium-sized weight, something that you're comfortable. I'll show you what we're doing, and then you can you can judge what you feel is comfortable doing. We're doing half kneeling windmills, followed by bird dogs. So for these EMOMs, every minute on the minute, you're going to pick a side, you're going to alternate sides. You're going to do a half kneeling windmill. So how does that work? You've got the weight up here. Nope. Oh my goodness. Just like on a Turkish get up or a windmill. For the Turkish get ups, it's the same as the knee that is bent. So you've got your arm up. Oh, I'm struggling today. You've got your arm up on the same knee that's bent. You're bringing this other arm down to the ground, just like those windmills that we do standing, but we're doing it from a kneeling position. Okay? Whew. Finally, my brain started working. Sabrina was like, is Moira okay? Is she struggling? You're going to do 5 of those. And then for the remainder of the minute, you're going to find that tabletop, and we're going to do bird dogs, alternating arms and legs. If you need a rest, you'll hear the 10-second reminder. You can just relax for those last 10 seconds to prepare for the next side. So whatever knee is bent, that is the arm that the weight is in. We are bringing that hand down to the ground. If you're comfortable there, you can come down to the elbow, and then we're coming back up. It's a hinge movement. We're hinging at the hips. We're coming down, keeping that arm up in the air and coming back up. If this movement feels just really weird, we have some pregnant postpartum mamas in there that we're already feeling a little off balance, we can take it to a mobility movement. We can remove that weight and we can just hinge to where we feel comfortable and come to windmills. Remainder of the minute, you'll do bird dogs. Arm is same as the knee. Woo. Only go down as far as you feel comfortable. If that's just placing your hand down, that's okay. Once you finish those 5, carefully set the weight down. Bird dog for the remainder of the minute. We're focusing on our core here, but only lifting that leg as far as we can without causing that back to get a wicked arch in it. Everybody's bodies are built differently. Some people will have a little bit of a natural arch. If you need to rest, there's that 10 seconds. Set up for the next one. We're going to the other side. Round 2, other side. And maybe one side feels better than the other. Maybe one side you're only coming down to the hand. Woo! Yeah, this one for me getting down to the elbow. This side's a lot harder. We're also trying not to move this leg around a ton as we're doing it. We're focusing on the hinge. Woo! This one's hard for me. After those 5 on this side, back to the bird dog. And I'm gonna hush a little so you can hear the music. Woo. I lied, I'm not gonna hush entirely. If you need a modification for these bird dogs, you can slide that toe out, keeping it with the ground. There's that 10 seconds. We're gonna be doing the other side. Whoa, round 3, last time on this side. We're working our shoulder strength. We're working our core strength. Here's that 10 seconds. So if you want to use that time to rest, be ready for the next side. Last round. Whew, now that I'm a little warmed up, this time doesn't feel so bad. That first time round though was rough. Last 10 seconds. You can either rest now or you can finish it up with those bird dogs. Good work. Go ahead. Stay on the mat. Drop that booty back down towards those heels. Take a nice child's pose. Walk your hands over to one side. And to the other side. When you're ready, come back up to that tabletop position. Drop that belly down, cat cow. Belly down towards the mat. Ooh, that feels good. Arch it up towards the ceiling. Ooh. When you're ready, bring that right leg forward, that runner's lunge. Go ahead and straighten that leg out, get that hamstring. Y'all, I'm tight. Woo. Switch sides. Get that hamstring. When you're feeling good there, tuck those toes under, find that plank. And then bring it to a downward dog. Pressing those heels towards the mat, pedaling the feet a little if we need to first, and then finding a nice stretch and holding it. And when you're ready, walking those hands back towards your feet, pausing, going to stretch. Maybe cradling those elbows, doing a gentle figure eight. Walking up to standing. You're gonna get those quads too, so if you need something to hold that balance, grab that foot, press those quads. Sides. Grab a couple arm circles. Take it across the body. And a little side to side action. Working out any of that remaining tension. Nice and gentle. We're warm now, so we don't want to be too wild with the movements.